Recently, I shifted to a new rented flat, and had to plan everything from the scratch. The first thing that I had to plan was my puja space. I always prefer northeast corner space for my prayers, so this corner wall that you are seeing is the northeast corner where I would be placing my puja cabinet. Now this is a small two-layered cabinet from the brand Cello, and I choose this red and blue color because red is a suitable color for puja, plus it even makes my puja room looks much more brighter. So this is a completely easy to self-assemble cabinet, and hence it's preferable if you have a transferable job like us. Now, because we have a transferable job, so I didn't invest so much in buying any of those traditional heavy wooden or marble temples that are very difficult to carry from one place to another. So instead, I just chose to buy this easy to assemble cello cabinet, and this one I am loving it. Plus, I would even recommend this to all of you. I'll be using this small cabinet to place all my murti, all the idols, and the shelves I'll be using for storing all the puja accessories and materials. So yeah, let's begin. So before we start arranging, I'll just bring all my puja stuffs at one place. I'll just show you what all things I'm having. Like basically we just have some puja clothes, few prayer books, some utensils and all these different things. So here in this video I'll be showing you how I have arranged all my puja stuffs from the scratch. So yeah, come let's do it. These are few of my puja books, so I'll segregate them height wise and keep it in standing leaning position with the names of the book visible from the front. Then I'll use a simple rectangular basket to store all my diya batti and dhoop sticks, and I'll keep my puja ka ghee, diya, tel, all these things in this basket. I use til ka tel for my daily diya, and I use ghee occasionally only during the festivals. Then I'll also keep all my matchboxes in the same basket. So this completes my entire dhoop bati set properly placed and organized. Then next, this is a round long box that I use to store all my packet agarbattis. It can easily hold a lot of agarbatti packets inside it, and I love changing the fragrances every now and then. Again, after that, we all have few extra puja asanis or puja floor spreads. So I'm also having two or three of them. I'll fold them in rectangular shape so as to fit inside the cabinet shelf. I'll place all of them inside in the bottom shelf in one corner. Next, I have put all the different puja clothes inside one transparent bag, and I'll be placing this bag over here. Then I have a cute little wooden flower basket, and I really love this one. I keep fresh flowers in this during my puja time. Then these are few puja ka copper lota and mitti ka kalash and stuffs like that. So I keep them over here. I have removed the upper cap of this agarbatti box, and I keep it in this way so as it is easy to pick out the agarbatti from it as and when it is required. Then these are all the different regular puja utensils, like there are knife, scissor, plate, balls, spoons and everything. Now again, instead of using a second basket, I'll be using an empty carton box of Amazon. So I'll simply fold it in this way and your Jugaru basket is anytime ready. I'll keep Kapoor, Rori, Chandan, Siddur, Molika Suta and all these things in this and place it over here. Then this is the Ganga Jal that we brought from Haridwar. So I'll place it over here. And that is it. These were all the puja accessories and stuffs that I have and that we all generally have. Now after that, coming to the second major part of our puja room setup is setting up the mandir. So I'll be setting it up on the top of this cabinet. To add in some more height and space to this place, I'll be using this foldable plastic rack that is very handy and easily washable too. Then I'll be using this waterproof sheet to spread over the cabinet surface. This is completely optional, but yes, they are very easy to clean and you can even change it if required. They are available in any stationery shops. Now after that, I'll be taking an empty clean carton box and just wrap it with some glossy gift paper, and then I'll keep it aside. Then again I'll take another empty carton box and wrap it with some chunri. So you can either wrap them with gift papers or any chart papers or something, or even you can wrap it with some puja clothes like this. Anything will do. I place these boxes in this manner over here, and now I'll start placing all the murtis and all the idols that I'm having.
placing all the idols. Now let's add some twinkle to the puja space by decorating it with few fairy lights, because these simple fairy lights makes a lot of difference. Not only they help in focusing in the meditation with positivity, but it even makes this place very warm and happy. So here's a final look of my puja room setup. I really hope you found this video helpful and it will inspire you in creating a warm, peaceful puja corner at your home, at your new home as well. So make sure to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such creative videos. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.